Yo, special guest Charlie Mumbles is actually on the couch today. What in the world? Yo, King, a.k.a. T.I.'s son, has been tripping lately on social media. Jack Harlow's song actually goes #1. Yo, my name is DJ Aaron Michael. You guys are on the Queued Up Podcast, baby. I'm Vanilla, baby! Vanilla! Yeah.
He's getting good at that.
Queued Up. Yo, this is a very interesting episode we have here today. As you can see, we have some of the original 3, you as me, and it's episode 44. I'm going to say 44. 44. But we're super excited to have you guys. My name is DJ Aaron Michaels. You guys are now locked into the Queued Up Podcast. Shout out to my brother Artie Reeps. Still in the building.
My guy.
This man said he spent $7.42 on that hat, and it's still amazing.
It looks good. It looks good on me.
It does look good on you, man. Shout out to my boy Jesus Crust, a.k.a.
Jesus Crust.
Big Choo Choo in the building.
Big Choo.
What's up?
Big Choo.
My boy Young Gibby _Visions is back.
Yes, sir.
Close. How many followers you at now?
106.
106 in Park, baby.
106,
106 in Park.
Somebody call AJ up.
There you go.
Keep it
call
going.
free.
Yeah,
we can get free on here.
We get free on here?
Yeah, that'd be lit.
All right, we'll see.
I mean,
We'll
what's she
make a few
doing?
calls. We'll make a few calls.
Yeah, what's she doing?
It's fine.
And then shout out to our homegirl Liz is in the building. She's holding the Mumbles cam
That's
today.
facts.
There you go. Woo, woo. Woo. And before we get to, this is weird because you're usually behind the
I'm on the
camera,
other
but
side.
before we get to you, all right, you're a special guest for today, all right? But
Bless.
y'all find out why. We got a jam-packed episode. We are here. It is after Thanksgiving. You know, round of applause for everybody celebrated a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody had a good time and made their ass home safely. Didn't get too fucked up. Muy importante. Got another round of hot cues coming up where Jack Harlow with a #1 record now again somehow, which is fucking crazy. The Suns keep winning. Devin Booker
There we go.
is the man. That's why Chewy's
Need
wearing
that.
the jersey.
Big 3 on.
All right. All these famous celebrities and artists are making it big on OnlyFans besides me, and I don't know why. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about. But as you can see on the couch, and shout out to my brother real quick, Calvary Productions as well. You know, taking a little bit of time off. He'll be back. Shout out to RC and the Cavalry. There you go.
Congrats.
And congratulations again on him getting engaged. Love is in the air. It's beautiful. So we got my guy.
What up?
Who you've seen before. You've heard from before. He's a man. He's a myth. He's a legend. He does a lot of our content stuff before he got too famous for us.
Shit.
And he's actually back in town, and he's not running around doing 40 different things in one night. At least not yet. It's still early,
baby. We don't know.
It's not even 9 o'clock right now.
Yeah.
There you go. But you got something you got to talk about, man. But as a special guest for episode 44, my brother Charlie Mumbles.
Thank you, man.
Charlie Mumbles.
Thank you for having me.
Which, if you weren't already associated with the show, was like one of the pioneers behind it. You would have been a guest a long time ago.
Bless.
With your impact with the music scene in Phoenix, with the content creating scene, and what you've done, the fact that you traveled outside the state and everything you've done before, like, you were valid. You know what I'm saying?
Blessings.
Anybody who knows of you, like, before we even met, all I ever heard about you was like a myth. I'm like, this guy Mumbles does not fucking exist. He's not real.
No, I popped up at the club with y'all.
Yeah, I know, right?
For real.
I'm like, are you? Oh shit! Like I fangirled out. Like Artie would say glazing because I gave another man a compliment. But
No, I think Mumbles was
mutual,
one of the
my boy.
only people who I kind of fanboyed out when I realized I was like, wait, you're Mumbles? Like I kind of was shocked.
All right, I ain't gonna lie. That's one of my favorite Instagram stories is when you had Ayla and there he's like, yo, I'm here with Charlie Moses, a whole nother dude.
Yo,
that was my boy. We linked up after that for real.
But
We was
the funny part about that, so I gotta
though.
keep it real. I got him confused with somebody else before. So only time I had ever seen Charlie was in the club.
Yeah.
So I was already drinking. It's dark. Lights is flashing and shit. So you think you know what it look? Oh, sorry. You think you know what somebody look like?
It's too late now.
There you go. It's going. Now I'm free. Thank
You think you know what somebody look
that.
like? So there's a dude who's like pretty similar looking to this dude.
No, we twin. We call each other
Like-
twin. Well, every time we see each other.
And then
Me and Ayla, like every time, bro. We twin.
and
Until
I
he cut
got
his
them
dread.
straight up confused one time and like posted it.
Yeah.
I was so sure, bro.
You call Alo?
Yeah.
I was so sure, bro.
I had to say that. That was in my role there. He deleted that, John. I'm glad I say that. That's
I was,
forever.
bro. That was one of the most. Like I was really embarrassed by that shit, but I'm just glad that like he didn't
I
get like
laughed. I thought
offended by
was funny as hell.
that. Cause I felt bad, bro. I'm like, damn, I feel bad if somebody really confused me with somebody else. Like, damn.
But you was showing mad love, so I'm like, man, he really fuck with that. Like, man, Charlie, cool. Oh, my bad. See, there's my one. I'm gonna try not to do it again.
Look, we're already here.
I'm on this one. I
Alright,
can't
dude.
call it.
Like,
I
it's
can't call
fine.
it.
Fuck it. All right. Yeah, you know, I don't care if we have 4 people that watch this episode. It doesn't matter. We're gonna talk our shit. So seeing Mums was like a crazy experience. Like, what the hell? And then really understanding everything you've done in such a short period of time, the companies you work with. We're not gonna start name dropping because we'll be here all day. But you've earned your reputation and your name in a good, positive way. And now you're doing something new. Like we're still blessed to have you here doing content every now and then whenever you got the time. You know what I'm saying? You've evolved past the nightclubs. You're not doing that no more.
Finally, I'm sorry, Old Town. I'm out that bitch.
Nah, man, they'll be fine, man. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I love Old Town. I love you, man. You know, I love you guys. but you got a new venture going on with something you're very passionate about, which is the marijuana. You know,
I smoke the weed. I ain't gonna lie.
What you got, bro? What have you been working on?
I've been working my ass off for the last year on this right here. So we've been making a new device for concentrates. I'm doing resin and rosin. So I'm trying to get something that gets people high. I'm a flower smoker most of the time. So distillate ain't gonna do it for me. So I wanted to put resin and rosin and give 2, oils in one device. Have a little switch on there. So I give my customers choice for something they can actually get high. The idea kind of came about from like being in the nightclub industry. Yeah. And I can't go out inside and smoke my spliff. I got to do whatever I'm doing, set up for the band. So I want to be able to have a little bit of this or that. Like, I want to be sativa when I'm setting up. I want to be indica once I'm sitting there just watching the show. Yeah. And I wanted to, not pay through the nose for it. So that's how we came up with this. I don't know which camera I'm looking at. This camera?
All of them, both of them. Show it to, and the name of the company is called Angel?
The name of the company is Angel Concepts. So this is what we do. It's our first one. We call it a dual tank resin, live rosin, double bore.
Okay.
And nobody else is doing that, right? Like
right now, there's a few companies with the double, but they ain't putting the quality that we in here.
Okay.
We're kind of one of the first ones to bring the dually to the market in Arizona and be hidden. There's a few other guys definitely making some motion, but we're trying to bring it in a slim, sleek package that you look cool pulling it out, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
I don't have the bunch of moving parts. That was my biggest thing when I was smoking oils, is I would get 2 oils, indica sativa from the same company, and I mix them bitches up immediately as soon as I take them out the package. I don't know what's what. Yeah. So I had to make this so I could, all right, daytime, nighttime, up, down, whatever kind of thing.
Got you. Super dope.
What I mean?
Yeah, so for somebody, because I don't smoke, I'm a square, I ain't gonna lie. So for somebody, hey man, my money already goes to in and out and buying shoes and shit like that. Okay, I can't afford, going to the goddamn dispo like that. I had to pick a struggle. So for somebody that's really basic or kind of new, or maybe like a simple vapor, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not the heaviest of like weed smokers, whatever the case is. So basically you got 2 different styles. So you have one that will kind of like get you up, get you going, and the other one that's kind of to relax. And instead of it being in 2 different vapes or 2 different wax pens or whatever the case is, it's all in one.
All in one, yeah. One rechargeable, disposable unit.
Oh, so you keep that one unit and you just refill it?
No, you're not going to refill it. You're going to recharge it if the battery gets low, so you make sure that you smoke all the oil. That's a problem with some disposables is the battery will run out before the dope do. And then I paid for a bunch of weed that's sitting in there I can't use.
Yeah, that's like you were able to click on them. Like, come on! Like,
you remember the days, I know if y'all real smoker and you be cracking them open and doing a little weird shit, trying to put it on a joint or something, because you're like, man, I'm trying to get my money's worth. I paid whatever for this. So, I wanted to make sure we could recharge it, make sure you smoke all the oil in it. When my man came back with an empty one, it was just as clean as a brand new one. You can really get all the oil out of there, make sure you can recharge it. And then we're doing a recycle program, so if you bring them back to us, we're going to get you a discount on the next one.
Wow.
So we're not just throwing them out, whatever. We're trying to do something with them. At a minimum, just, between us, we could learn some things from what you guys have smoked and be like, okay, cool, this is how this worked and how we can improve the product for our customers and things like that. So we'll give you it off if you bring it back.
See, for me as a person who I'm not as square as Aaron, but I'm a rectangle, okay? I'm almost there, you know what I'm saying?
That's a bigger square.
It's a long square. You're right.
Pause.
But I will smoke occasionally here and there, but to me, that's something that like makes sense for me, because if I can kind of pick and choose if I want to chill, if I want to be up, but then also like if I smoke this week, I might not smoke next week. So as long as I can recharge it and get my money's worth out of it, like that's something that to me makes more sense for a casual smoker. It gives me some options. It looks cool. You know what I'm saying? I think that's super dope.
Appreciate you, bro.
That's amazing. So let's say for somebody that's a long square in his own words, like Artie, and he only smokes maybe casually, like maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. How long is like the resin and everything good for? Like, is it just forever as long as it's charged?
I wouldn't say forever,
like
but
potency?
you good for quite a while. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Somebody like Artie can get through his whole thing without the oil turning any kind of bad on you. You know what I mean? You can make it through your journey.
Nice.
So it's a full gram. I got a half gram on each side, half resin, half rosin. I got Baccio 41 on my rosin and Lemon Tree for my resin right now. So I give you some different flavors, different this and that.
How many different flavors do you guys have for options?
Right now, we're just going to have about 4. So we're just trying to really come out to market with some reliable things that we can trust the flavor, we can trust the consistency so that, we make a good impression with our customers before I start mixing in all type of other things, you know what I mean, like that. So I just want to get right. Make sure I want to show you can trust me first before I start adding other things.
There you go, man. No, that's really amazing. Like I remember when you were talking about like early about like you were doing research, you were traveling, you were actually like putting like real sweat equity and like miles into this shit because it means a lot to you. And now you got it. It's here. It's professional. It's legal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That was the biggest part. All the legalization came in on my birthday.
Hey,
so that was good.
There you go.
Shout out to that.
That's a birthday present.
that was God working right there. I was over there all frustrated, waiting on a bunch of stuff to hit, and then it all came on the birthday. Couldn't be anything any better than that. So
nice.
I'm excited, man, for real.
There you go.
I remember being at chilling with Charlie. We was just like making beats, and he was telling me like, I'm gonna make this, and for me, I'm like, I don't even really smoke. Well, I smoked that night. I was way too high, by the way.
You welcome.
I was way too high, bro.
Well, it's cooked.
We do that at my house.
I was zoned the fuck out. But I just remember him being so excited about it, and to me, that makes me excited because like it's good to see how far this has came to where you're actually holding the solid product in your hand. We're talking about it.
Facts. People
People are now getting access to it. Throughout this journey, what was the hardest part? Was it getting the paperwork or what?
Definitely the legalization was hard, but it's just like more meticulous than actually hard. It's just like a grind more than it's difficult. But really just like getting the right guys, getting the right ideas in line was like the difficult part. The thinking part of the mundane paperwork is just a drag, but it's school. We all, it ain't nothing we can't do.
Yeah.
It's just like just finding innovative technology and be able to get it, in the zones that we needed to make this a viable thing was probably the most difficult.
Did you ever have any doubts like throughout the process of getting it to this point that like, oh man, this isn't gonna work? And like, how did you handle did you have any negativity or how did you handle those moments?
Where you almost like, man, fuck it, and just like flip the table over.
Everybody gonna get those going through those, but it wasn't as many as I expected it to be because everyone's, it's so hard to do this business shit, but I just wanted it so bad. Like, I sleep 3 hours a day and get back to it. I'll be up at, matter of fact, me and my man Rosa Toddy, shout out to him. I had got up at 2 a.m. to go do something, and I see a text on my phone 15 minutes later. We're on the phone till 5:30 in the morning getting a PowerPoint together for the next day just in case. Just because like we just excited about, we see that this is viable. We see this as a path to us being as successful as we want to be. So, that stuff don't get in the way. I'll work 25 out of 24 hours a day if I could.
There you go.
To make this go. So that stuff don't trip.
Well, that's just amazing, bro. That's just amazing for you to be a young African-American male out here in Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? And a predominantly, I feel like the marijuana company, like the dispo type of game is usually been more like, not really for brothers. Like there's
2% of the cannabis industry is owned by black people. Let me say there's 2%. 2% of the cannabis industry is owned by black people. 2%. So you know what I mean. That was another big catalyst of us doing this. Is because I've worked in the cannabis game before. I worked at and I ain't gonna name drop no places, but I worked at some spots and nobody looked like me. They don't. I might present something that I think is viable, or I might have something I'm not gonna get. I feel like it might not be as true, but from the world that I'm living in, the seat that I'm in, it feels like I'm not going to get listened to as much as somebody else. I'm not going to get that opportunity. So I just had to make that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm one of those people. I'm an asshole like that. Like I'm finna do it. You're not gonna tell me no. I'm not gonna get tripped up. I'm not gonna doubt myself. I love me some me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So like
absolutely.
I believe in that man the most. So
There you
know what I
go.
mean? So I ain't gonna let it get in the way.
Well, that's really amazing, bro. So when is it going to be live for purchase, and what's usually going to be the price point for it?
Ooh, okay. So we thinking about January for that. So we just
Okay.
got
Okay.
the holiday season. So we just gotta
mhm.
get through that. But we should be ready right about January. Should be in a few chains of dispensaries, and we thinking, we got to work it out. So I don't want to get a bag away, but we should be in a very reasonable price range for half gram rosin and a half gram of resin. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
We'll be
So-
real comfortable for you guys. You'll be happy.
So market fair. So market.
We'll be real fair for everybody. Everybody gonna really enjoy this.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool.
Yo, that's amazing again. Yo, shout out.
Thank you, my dog.
Shout out how they can support you. Any social media, any Instagram. How can they find out more information?
On the Instagram, check us out on angel.concepts, and then we got our website at angel-concepts.com. You know what I mean? So you can check us out there. I'm Charlie Mumbles. I got my man Jacob at GFM Farms over there. You can check out. That's where a lot of our flowers gonna come from. Our man's just growing that, so we'll be up with that in a few months after the pins drop. But that's the best way to go check out the dope and see what we up to.
My dog, man, Charlie, Mud
Appreciate
Evan
y'all.
Mumbles.
Appreciate y'all.
What can't this man do? Like, what can't you
For
do?
real.
What can't you do, man? There
You don't
go.
know yet. That's a
I
good
don't know.
answer.
I know,
Found
right?
nothing yet.
I don't know yet. I'm not
we're
sure.
We're never gonna know. We're never
We're
gonna know
never
what he
gonna
can't
know.
do.
The
Right?
limitations.
There you go.
He never stumbles.
No, so we're actually gonna switch it up now a little bit right before we get into hot cues. My
it to
dog
my brother.
Mumbles is actually gonna get some content for us.
I'm
since
gonna
he's
do
here.
my job now.
You're gonna go do your job, and now we're gonna bring on our boy Jesus Cross. He's
Jesus
gonna join us
Cross.
on the couch today.
Let's go.
You know what's special when Chewy's on the couch, man. So let's go get ready for some hot
Let's
cues.
go.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate you, man.
You ain't nothing
My
but a
guy.
blessing already, my brother.
That guy.
Sure.
There you go.
Bless. All right, let me get
Perfect. There you go. All right, yeah. So look, here's a magic trick. Before you saw Charlie Mumbles, and now you see my boy Jesus Crust. Chewy, what up?
What's up, guys?
How you doing, man?
It feels weird being on this side of the lights.
Yeah.
I can just enjoy my hot Cheetos in peace, man. Come on.
No.
Yeah.
All right, you can't be over there braiding your own hair, texting, you know what I'm saying? Whoever the hell you texting, talking to Devin Booker, because I know you and him are buds, all right? We need you on the camera, okay?
Today.
All right, okay. Yo, so we got another round of Hot Cues. If you guys are new to the channel, Hot Cues is where we go through a bunch of different internet viral moments, sports, random stuff. What Artie ate for lunch yesterday or something at some vegan
shit.
cafe. Yeah,
I forgot.
What'd you eat? Tell us.
For lunch
Now.
yesterday?
I want to know.
What did I eat for lunch yesterday? I had fried chicken from Palma
Okay.
and greens from Thanksgiving.
You had a whole
leftovers,
soul food meal for
and
lunch?
mashed potatoes.
How'd you not sleep for 3 hours after that?
Because it was small portions. You don't have to eat. You can eat good food in small portions, Aaron.
Would you have like one leg and like a scoop of like
Yeah.
mm,
One leg, a scoop, and a sparse.
and a dollop of mashed potatoes?
It was good though.
All right, see, I
A
wanted to
dollop.
know. A dollop is fucking crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and get into hot cues right now. First off is gonna be Jack Harlow. We all seen his halftime performance on Thanksgiving. It
Shit
wasn't
made me laugh, man.
I was laughing. Why they had a camera so close to his face?
well.
We're
Why
so
they have
wrong.
him like come out of that cheap ass freaking Dollar General igloo? Like,
They actually scooped up some snow from outside Detroit and just fucking piled it all together.
I know, it's like,
Here, bro. Here's a stage.
like, how do you even like? What was he just doing? Just in there hunchback? And
Is
just
he from
walk-
Detroit?
No,
No,
he's
he's
from
from
Kentucky.
Louisville.
He's from Louisville.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which I thought was pretty weird, but fuck
I
it.
thought I was like,
Well,
he
what
mu-
other artists
he
in
must
Detroit
be from
really have
Detroit because
that's, like,
what other reason
commercially-
would they put this
I
dumb
mean,
shit?
Eminem. They could ask Eminem to do it.
Eminem ain't gonna do no
I-
fucking. Eminem's a Super Bowl act, if anything. But what you
Yeah, true. Yeah, you're
Two
right.
Trailer Park Girls, like, we don't want to hear that bullshit right there, man. I'm like, honey, ride me outside. Like, we don't want to hear that.
Actually, I feel
Em's
like
a-
if he
Em's a
came out with
legend.
that, I'd have turned up.
Maybe, yeah.
I'd have
bro.
turned up for
Him
it.
being in Detroit, sure.
If M do any of his new shit, I'm turning it off.
They should have Slum Village, all right? Yeah, go real hip hop. All right, R.I.P. my dog Jay Dilla. But his song went number one, "Loving on Me." I don't want no ifs and change. Like,
Yeah,
Artie, you think that was worthy of number one?
no. But I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. But like, it's not. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad song, you know. But it's just not Well, I don't get what I don't get.
I'm vanilla,
I don't
baby.
get nothing out of it. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
not vanilla.
I
You,
could-
you
I
have
think-
vanilla.
I think I'm like Neapolitan. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mix.
You almond milk.
Damn. That's crazy. I've never, as light skinned as I've been my whole life, I don't think I've ever been called almond milk. That's fucked. But nah, man, it's not a bad song, but to me it's not a great song, but I don't think number one has to do with that anymore. I'm not sure how people get to number one or what makes something number one. Or to be honest, I don't know at all whatever made songs be number one. Because now that I think about it, there's a lot of number one songs that I didn't like.
Well, hip hop has just been lacking. Like I know there's been like a lot of really good music, like Drake with Scary Hours and whatever the hell Andre 3000 is doing, but none of that's really been commercial like that.
Yeah.
Like Drake's album,
No, it's like super radio friendly for sure.
yeah.
That's what I think.
I just feel like it has that mass appeal. I mean, and to be honest, I don't think we're really that much of the audience for it. You know,
No.
Yeah.
but
I don't
it's a
hate
bop.
it.
Like I don't hate it either.
Yeah, I don't hate it. It's just like it's
Like,
H&M music, like
yeah.
for real. It's,
Yeah.
it's like I'm walking through
We'll be hearing
Scottsdale
that with
Fashion
Po-
Square, you
We'll
know,
be hearing that with Post Malone, you know, and all the pop music basically.
pretty fucking much. Yeah, that's right in between Dua Lipa and whatever Miley Cyrus is doing, and you squeeze in Jack Harlow right in there.
I can hear that song right before like Titanium in a Macy's.
Yo, Titanium's a banger. See, it's cold.
Yeah, no, it's a good song, but it's you know,
Titanium's
it has
more
that mass
iconic than
appeal,
Love
you
It
know
On Me.
what I'm
How
saying?
dare you?
No, of
Yeah,
course.
Titanium's amazing. Let us know in the comments below if you guys actually fuck with the song or not. You know, it's okay, I guess. That just shows where hip hop is right now. Where Jack Harlow's back on.
I don't remember what I rated it, but yeah, it's a good 7 out of 10 song.
Yeah, I'll stand on that 7.
See, get a Drake feature. It's 10 out of 10. All right, then I
Yeah.
want
Drake,
more.
because Drake would have got on there and tore that shit up, and he would have said something memorable. Besides, I'm Vanilla Baby. As soon as that line is over, I have no idea what the song's about.
Well, I don't know why Jack was calling himself a young missionary. Like, I don't really know what you mean by that, Jackson. But yeah. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next hot cue. So the Suns.
Too, I don't know.
My dog Chewy wearing the Indigenous Tribes jersey edition.
Don't mind any of the Cheeto dust, please.
No, so the Suns, if you guys are, any type of basketball fans, whatever the case is, we've actually won 7 games in a row. Devin Booker named
That's
Player of the
crazy.
Week.
They was scaring me.
Us and the Magic are the hottest teams right now, right? Like, did they also win 7 rows? It's still 6.
They might be close to 7.
Well,
Something
that's
like-
what I
yeah,
figured.
Magic have been cooking too. No, they're a good young team. But it's about us right now. It's about the Phoenix Suns, all right? The D-backs lost in the World Series, ass.
Ow.
Cardinals can't even score a damn touchdown, ass. The Mercury looked like ass, even though we got freaking Brittany Griner out the gulag just for her to ball. All right, and she didn't hold up end of the deal, so
Aaron,
hopefully
can I ask you a question?
Uh-oh.
Aaron, would you okay.
We're going to
Would
break
you-
the glass. And
Would you rather win or would you rather the Mercury win the championship or you find $100 on the ground?
Wow. What kind of question is that? Like, that's mean because I would, $100 is nice.
They already have a couple championships. I could use
I don't.
$100
What is
right
the
now.
Mercury win gonna do shit for me? Like, unless what's that gonna do for me? I can't pay my bills with that. I can't put gas in my car because the Mercury won another ring. The fuck?
Well, okay.
Maybe if I get a chance to take Diana Taurasi on a friend date because that'd be cool.
Would you? Okay, similar question. Would you rather the Suns win a championship or you find $100?
Oh, the Suns.
Okay, so that's
I would pay $200 if that guaranteed for them.
for real.
All right, because we
I-
ain't got a ring, man. And,
I appreciate you answering
Devin deserves
that.
it.
I thought you were gonna dodge the question.
Oh, hell
somehow.
no.
I thought he was gonna
$100,
wriggle
please.
out of that shit.
Yeah, hell
Mercury
no,
got
bro.
theirs. They're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. Chewy, what do you think about the Suns winning so far? How do you think the team is doing pretty good? How do you think we look?
The team is doing pretty good, and we still have yet to see what the full potential of this fucking team is, dude. Like,
True.
like they every time someone comes back, I feel like one of them is just like hurt for an extended amount of time. So it just they're never all together at the same time, and it's
Yeah.
kind of frustrating. I wanna
The
see it
league
already.
better hope we don't get healthy. They better pray to whatever Lord they believe in. If we get healthy, and if we get Brad, Kevin, and Devin,
The Egyptian god of chaos. I don't know who they've been praying to, because how is this possible
I
that
know
they're
it's-
never
it's
healthy?
but it's early in the season, y'all. It's early. But that means that boy Grayson Allen hooping, Nurk
He's hurt.
better than Aiton, Yuta
Yeah,
Watanabe. You know what I'm saying?
He's back, and he
got
was
some
doing pretty
Japanese flavor on the team.
Mm.
All right, Nasir Little, KBD, Metu. Shit, Bo's not even playing. This big
Bol.
7'3" spider ass can't even get on the court.
good. Dude, I know, especially when we had Nurkic out for a minute.
Yeah,
Like, he still couldn't get on the court.
we
I
got
got into an argument with one of my friends because he thought I was foolish for like not wanting to give Bobo any playtime.
no, not right now. No,
Like-
no. Drew
Like, what-
Eubanks is banging on people. All right, we
Yeah,
got white boys
exactly.
that can dunk now.
What's
So
Bobo
Bo,
done? He got cut from the Magic. They don't got anybody. Well, I guess it's kind of dated actually because
yeah, they're
They're
actually
pretty
pretty
okay.
good right now. Yeah, that's not a good sign for Bo. But the Suns are doing good. Hopefully, we keep that thing going because I love it when we win and we have nobody else. Okay,
Yeah.
the Rattlers. I don't know what they're doing. I think our soccer team. Who was it?
oh, the Rising, yeah, the
Yeah, they had the
congratulations to
Rising
them.
one. They were at
they
the
won the
club
championship.
celebrating. They were drinking from like their shit and everything. Rising or $100? Oh, $100. $100.
$100.
$100.
Those motherfuckers don't even have an indoor stadium yet. I'm not
I know,
going-
yeah,
I'm
they're
not going to
playing-
watch a game.
I know, yo, dead ass. Yeah, they're playing like running. They're playing underneath like an underpass and shit, or like an
I'll
overpass.
wait till they get a dome or something to go watch a surprising game.
Playing right in front of a Chick-fil-A. So yeah, I'm taking $100 easy. I'll probably take $50.
Jesus.
Already $100 or a signed autographed Brittany Griner jersey.
Oh shit!
I'll take the jersey.
You take
Oh,
the jersey?
shit.
Jersey.
Come
Chewy was
on,
taking.
Mike.
Okay.
No,
It's signed? You said
It's signed,
yeah,
it's
why
signed.
not?
I only might take the jersey because I think
You're not taking
her
the jersey.
controversy that she had made the jersey worth more than $100 potentially. I think that's the only reason
You're not
I
taking
would
the
take
jersey.
it.
You
I would
lying.
take it. I would take it straight off of potential earning capacity of if I sold the jersey. I think it might make me more than
What, like
$100.
$110?
Yeah.
I'm joking, God. Brittany, if you ever see this, we would love to have you on the show. You're an amazing person with an amazing story. We're just talking shit.
I think you should 1v1 Aaron though.
Hey, I don't know. Hey, y'all better relax. All right, I know she's a professional and everything like that. The only now there's a few WNBA
Talk
players
out your
that can
ass
whoop my
right
Let me say
now.
this. There's a few WNBA players that can bust my ass right now, and I'll say one of them is Liz Cambage. I know she's not on the Mercury. She's a beast. She's a mean, big, beautiful woman that I love.
There you go.
All right, we would be happy together. I would take you to Starbucks.
Y'all know you can't have no kids with somebody tall or taller than you.
What you mean, bro? Our kid would be massive.
Yeah, we can't have no goddamn. They don't even make fucking
Like
doorways for a monster
Like-
like that, bro. Can't have no 8'9" motherfuckers walking around.
That goes
this
way
earth.
back in the day of breeding, right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ezra, go get in that shack with with Bessie.
Chill.
talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yo.
Y'all shouldn't have let me have the Celsius. We got to move on. So speaking of just pregnancies and black and black excellence, so Sexy Red. Is this it? Is this the episode
speaking
without
of-
RC?
of
RC, this
pregnancy.
is your fault. I hope you watch. This is your fault
Oh,
while I'm saying
man.
all this. You're usually the voice of reason.
Yeah,
all right?
for real. I feel like we have we have no one to reel us
I know.
back in right
Usually
now.
RC hits me with the "Ayo" and then I stop, but he's not here. Dad's not here.
RC would have been like, "Hey, yo, what do you mean by that?"
Oh my god.
Hey yo, god damn it. So Sexy Red was just recently in Phoenix about a week ago at this point. She performed at the Van Buren. Shout out to my boy Sean Bonds for actually DJing at the Sexy Red show. We still got to get Sean back over here. This man does not take breaks at all. This man is the light skinned Mumbles. This man hustles his ass off. All right, respectfully.
Sean Bonds.
Sean, I love you, dog. So Sexy Red was out here, belly out, doing her thing. Apparently, no shoes on, skiing. Talking about free my
baby
Free-
from my belly.
I know, free my baby from yeah, free my fuck my baby. Is that the same song or two different songs? Jeez, fucking. I thought What are we talking about here, man? Like, what are we doing? Chewy, Chewy, do you think Sexy Red is like here to stay and that type of music is going to be around for a minute? Or you think it's just like a phase?
I feel it's just a phase.
Okay.
I think, I mean, I hope eventually they'll grow out of it.
Oh, I pray because this next generation is cooked.
I don't hate it. I mean, it's funny, I think, you know.
I'm over it, man. I'm ski, maybe.
I feel like it has maybe overstayed its welcome for sure, but, you know.
My booty hole brown.
There's an audience for it.
Yeah.
Who?
Children.
There is
Impressionable children.
And apparently do.
Impressionable children.
No, but men.
And men.
Like, I remember I was DJing.
Guys,
I think I said this story before. I was DJing, and some dude came up to me like, "Hey, man, you gotta play some real good shit, bro. Hey, play some Sexy Red." I was like, "What?"
Okay.
I was like, "When did this happen? What happened to Jeezy and Meek and Rick Ross? We were men.
We were men once.
All
I
right.
remember.
We used to we started fires. All right, we used to fight saber-toothed tigers with a goddamn club and a rock.
Boonga boonga.
Yeah."
Boonga.
Chewy still looks half caveman, all right? Like, it's in his ancestry. It's in his lineage, all right? He's a real man.
He's a real man.
You're welcome. Artie, you think Sexy Red is for real?
I think Sexy Red potentially could stick around, but I think eventually, I think a lot of artists are talented enough to stick around, but I think that they have to be willing to do like what Drake does and what all those artists that have longevity, they have to be able to like adjust. Because I think that this is working right now, but eventually what's going to happen is all these little young girls is actually going to start hanging out with real hood, and then they going to like hear a bullet fly past their head and say, "Hey, maybe I don't really like Sexy Red that much." They going to, you know what I'm saying?
They're going to be the ones shooting back, bro. Women are the aggressors now.
No. Statistically, no.
All right, can I ask you something? An all expenses paid dinner date at Waffle House with Sexy Red or $100?
Oh, yeah, we going to Waffle House, baby. I feel like that shit would be fucking hilarious. That would be fun as fuck. Sexy Red, if you down, I'm with it.
Okay.
I'm joining him on that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay.
That'd be fun. And I like Waffle House.
I did it.
Bro,
Gibby, what do you do, $100 or dinner?
I've never had Waffle House.
What?
So the Waffle House?
You should lose 7 followers just for that and go back to 99.
Oh, shit.
How dare you?
Bro, Waffle House,
I've also never met Sexy Red.
yeah.
That'd be a twofer.
That's fair.
Liz, what are you going to do? Let's sit you here. Dinner with Sexy Red or $100? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
dinner with Sexy
Okay.
Red.
Sexy. You got fans here, you know. Shit, stay in
It
town.
does sound fun. I feel like Sexy Red, like, if we on the same page, it's going to be fun.
She seems like a cool person. I don't really particularly agree with her music, but as a woman, she seems like she's pretty down to earth. But I would not want my daughter listening to her. That's just what it is. So,
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh hell no.
But I
You're watching
I like,
VeggieTales, goddammit.
I like her verse on Drake's album.
Oh, Rich Baby
Oh,
Daddy.
Rich Baby
Yeah,
Daddy.
Rich
She just
Baby.
on the hook.
No, she at the end of the thing.
Oh yeah, I guess she is.
I like it.
I don't play.
And
it.
I like her on the hook. She got the perfect voice for that.
She's good on the hook. Yeah, no.
It was perfect.
Drake just saves
Great
everybody. Big Drake fan, no glazing. All right. So we got one more. So speaking of beautiful women in the industry and things like that. So OnlyFans is I thought you were pointing at me. I was like, wait, what'd I do?
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry. Okay. So OnlyFans has been running rampant. You know, it's still a thing. And 2 celebrities have made a little bit of change on it. Cardi B and Amber Rose apparently have made between 45 to 48 million each off of OnlyFans. I think they're the 2 highest earning people on the app. Is OnlyFans real? Is that legit? Is that just giving women just a false reason just to like quit their jobs and try to just do content? Or yeah, I guess even dudes are on it too, I guess. I don't know. Or is it just like because they already have their own brand and their own name? That's why it's easier for them.
It's the brand thing. Because I was looking at like research before and like if a girl, because the thing is if they made 45, what was it, 45 mil or something?
45 to 48.
40, let's say 50 mil. You make 50 mil up front, right? That's from all the people that are currently following you. If you want to make another 50 mil, they either have to continue to subscribe for another month, right? Or you got to funnel another however many people you had before, like back into the funnel. It has to be a constant funnel of people. That's why like if a girl, you know, she might have 10K followers on Instagram, I'd be like, be careful of doing the OnlyFans because you gonna make money like the first month. But let's be real, a lot of the guys ain't really there to pay month after month because they just curious. They just want to see what it looks like.
Do like
they just want
the free trial or
yeah. We just want to see what
need it and just kind of dip out afterwards.
Yeah, we want to see what color it is. That's it.
Wow.
We not trying to.
This is
we not trying to really stick around like because once you see it, it's like you've seen it. You know, I think so. That's the biggest thing is I think that for them it makes sense because they're so huge, but for like if you're a smaller time individual and you want to do it, just do your due diligence first.
Yeah, I mean, the Catch Me Outside girl, Danielle Bergoli or whatever, I think she made like, as soon as she turned 21, she made like 27 million. Like
right, which is kind of sick to think about.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's sick.
Are you serious?
See, here's my thing, bro. I just can't. I'm not going to subscribe. I'm not giving you my money just like the hub is free. You feel me? Like, I'm not giving you my money. I'm not. And like, because I'm kind of curious, like, what is Amber and what are they doing on there? They probably just in their lingerie. They do that when they perform. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah,
you know. Chewy, what about you? You ever gonna get down on the OnlyFans hype or nah?
Nah.
Dude, Pornhub's free.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I could just take care of my business and move on.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna fucking throw money at it.
All right. I still got those old DVDs from back in the day. All right, I can just put that. You know. No IP address, just in and out. This is crazy. I hope my mom. I'm just joking. My mom watching this. This is
Hey, we going to strippy fellas. Let's go.
Tip drills on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So we got it. We got it. This is officially now the most ignorant episode we've ever shot.
Do you feel like it's gonna have any long-term effects on Cardi B's career? I wouldn't say Amber Rose because I don't know why, but Amber Rose, to me it makes more sense because what else is she relevant for other than like being sexualized?
She was a stripper. I think unfortunate, well not unfortunate, but just the way the world is now, sex sells. Like Cardi B, she was a stripper before and she became a multi-platinum selling artist.
Right.
You know, kudos to her. Made herself into a brand. Kudos for her. Her and Offset have family and stuff like that, doing good. And then they got a deal with McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? One of the most recognizable brands in the entire world at the Cardi B and Offset meal.
Because I think the thing about being a stripper though versus an OnlyFans girl is stripper is something that it's like you turn it on and off. Like you clock in, you clock out. Once you're on OnlyFans, you're always naked now. Literally, like you can see her. I mean, I'm guessing if they're spending that much bread, I'm sure the word was passed around. There's
but we all know. We all seen Players Club. We all know what them strippers be doing.
Yeah, but once they not there, they not a stripper no more. They strip there. We
all know some strippers that act like strippers even when they're not stripping. Like you seem,
but it's a lot harder to find a nude picture of them. You got to go somewhere to see it.
I feel you. It's
in
not
a physical,
easily accessible to the internet.
And I think that's what that's the thing. So I think now it's like, I think no matter what, Cardi B is obviously gonna have bread. Her man got bread. They're gonna be good no matter what. But sometimes I think like in longevity, maybe passed up on chances to work with, certain big companies.
I think you'll be surprised, bro. I think Chewy. Let me ask you: do you think Cardi B doing OnlyFans will hinder any possible other advertisement deals she can get and shit like that?
I absolutely think so.
Already think so.
Like Disney, you think Disney's gonna now?
Okay, was Disney ever gonna work with Cardi B?
Disney might have. You never know.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh,
is that Disney?
Wow.
Well, it might as well be.
Might as well be.
Yeah, shit. I don't know.
She did McDonald's. If she did McDonald's,
but that was prior though. There's a
we
difference.
all know who Cardi B was.
Yeah, but there's a difference of actually having your.
And I think she might have been doing OnlyFans at that time.
Yeah, shit. Well,
I don't think she just got on it.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I feel like it would hinder maybe some, but I mean, she's still a big name now. I guess
These who we have. These are the people that we made celebrities. The Kim Kardashians, the entire Kardashians, freaking. These are the people that we gave a platform to, and that's what society is now. These are the rock stars. These are the idols. It's not, and I'm sounding like some old dude, some old ass, crusty ass but whatever. It's not Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan. And I'm not saying those guys were perfect and those ladies back then were perfect. But in the 90s and the early 2000s, we didn't see them on Twitter popping it open. There wasn't OnlyFans back then. You know what I'm saying? You just had a guess on who they were as a person.
Who is LeBron James like sponsored by? Like, what's his?
That's way too many things to count.
Well, like
mainly Nike, I guess.
Nike. Do you think if LeBron James put his dick on OnlyFans, Nike would keep fucking with him? No.
Okay, but
Yeah,
LeBron didn't get famous from that. It wasn't like Cardi was over there
Right.
selling Bibles or
But what
freaking playing basketball, and then she just
But what I'm saying
started
is-
freaking busting it open.
What I'm saying is these businesses have limitations of what they're willing
When Cardi
to
gets
deal
a
with.
shoe deal, we're gonna come right back to
If
this.
hey, I'm look, I don't care. Shit, you know me. I'll say some bullshit on here. I'll be wrong 5 minutes later. I didn't care when I said it, and I don't care when I'm wrong. So, shit.
You know,
fuck?
I'm gonna go get that Cardi B cutout over there in the other room. All right, you keep playing with me. I'm gonna put it right behind here.
I fuck with Cardi B. I like Cardi B better than a lot of
Sexy.
these like, than
She better
Sexy
than
Red.
Sexy
and all
Red.
that.
That's facts.
But I don't think they ain't nobody fucking with Nicki though. Sorry.
Nicki's
Nicki Wash.
No.
That's why
come
she has to cling on the
B.
Ice Spice because she can't do it no more.
Come on, B. Don't do Nicki like that.
Nicki's the GOAT. Like she's one of
Nicki's
the
a
she's
GOAT.
one of the most
Don't do it
important
like
figures in hip hop, man or woman. I'll
They
give her
they
that,
all
absolutely.
copy Nicki's swag, but beside no, I feel like
No,
they
they
all
did.
kind of
No,
copy
Nicki was one of
Nicki's
the.
swag.
Well, Nicki copied. It was like the Foxy Browns and other women before her that was rapping like Trina. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Nicki
Rapping
could do it all. Nicki could get on an
rapping that
old
Pum
New
Pum
York
Talk.
beat and eat that shit up. Nicki
Rubber,
can
rubber,
get on.
rubber.
Yeah, but she can do that. But she can. Nicki will come in on some chill shade.
Nicki got bars, but it's
Yeah,
not her
that's what I'm
time no
saying.
more. That's why she's worried about the lottos
I
and
don't
the
think she
Megan Thee
worried.
Stallions.
I don't think she worried.
Alright.
Don't talk about Nicki like that. I'm sorry. I got mad respect for Nicki
Miley
because
Cyrus.
she actually got bars for
Miley
real.
Cyrus on 23 got more bars than Nicki Minaj.
Oh, dude.
Uh,
Come on, what are we talking about?
Nicki got bars.
Nah.
All right, man. That's hot. Q. Let us know below if we're talking a bunch of nonsense. If you guys let us know if Nicki Minaj or Cardi B, who'd you guys pick in a rap battle?
In a
We
rap
got one more
battle.
segment
That's not
before
even-
we get up out of here. We're gonna go ahead and get into that. Or if you guys have been watching up to this point, if you've been listening up to this point, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Spotify, and we're definitely on YouTube so you can see all of our beautiful faces and our smiles. All right, yo, make sure you guys follow us. We appreciate everybody. We're so close to 600 followers on IG. We need you guys. We need y'all. All right. So last segment, if you guys have been on Twitter, I'm not calling it X, screw you, and screw Uncle Elon, even though I love you.
Everybody calls it Twitter.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're not calling it X. So King, who is T.I. and Tiny's son, what an interesting name, T.I. and Tiny. That's your parents. Apparently they went viral, and I don't know if this was just. I don't believe anything I ever see anymore. I think everything's just a skit and a sketch, and all just meant to go viral.
All just
but
a bit for social media.
yo, facts. But it seemed like it could have been actually kind of serious because I think they were at like some type of basketball game, and King was kind of going off on his family about how he was raised,
And
and
not to mention, he was doing this like live on Instagram.
yeah. He was streaming. Yeah, he was live on IG, and he was basically just highly upset because a lot of kids now. Here's the issue with like a lot of these rich kids or kids that grew up in a favorable type of like lifestyle. You know, especially if your parents grew up in a tough time. Like T.I. grew up in the hood. You know what I'm saying? T.I. was a hood rapper who had to make it out, and then created his beautiful family and everything like that. And he gave his kids a life that they would never have to know to struggle. But now all you ever see that gets glorified is hood shit. All you ever see that gets glorified is when artists die or when hood die or whatever the case is, and when they go to jail, and instead of like being from the burbs and being like, yo, I grew up in an actually pretty safe and cool environment, you're not cool if you do that. You're not cool if you admit that. So King was kind of upset saying, hey, I grew up in the trap. And it kind of gave off like maybe he has some deeper feelings of he doesn't feel valid because he grew up, you know, with a silver spoon, never really having no struggle, at least with money and stuff like that, when his parents did. And I kind of wanted to ask you guys, do you think that's just a personal problem with him and his family, or like a bigger issue with where society is now, that like you're not cool if you don't come from the trap, if you don't come from the hood, when people in the hood and people in the trap, all they want to do is get out?
I think it's a societal thing for sure. I mean, maybe it could be like teach their own, and like in their own families, you know, there could be some sort of personal thing going on too. Because I mean, I don't know, like I feel like there was something pent up between the two of them. You know, what I'm trying to say is like, I just feel like society itself kind of glorifies that lifestyle a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So just I feel like, as you said, I feel like it's more like a validation thing that he's trying to go after. Just makes him feel bigger than what he kind of really is, I suppose. That's just my take on it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
So wait, what did he say to his family? Like, what do you have like an excerpt of it or something? Because I'm so basically
look
we're
this
saying
up.
that he was complaining that he didn't grow up in the hood. Is that what?
Well, I think he was trying to. I think he was mad at his family, saying that like they didn't have his back in certain moments and stuff like that, and that for the most part he was pretty like. Even though he grew up in like the burbs and stuff like that, that he was actually like he's trying to be hard. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to prove himself that hey, you know, I'm a real. I'm in the streets. Like I do this stuff or whatever. You know, because how many times have we seen artists or like the kids of celebrities and sports players and stuff like that? They want to act hard and try to validate themselves because knowing that you come. Like you came up off of what your parents did. You came up because your dad is one of the greatest rappers. You came up because your dad's an inventor, your mom's an inventor. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't have to struggle for them, which that's what any good parent would want. They don't want your kids to struggle. But nowadays that seems like it comes off kind of like a slight if you don't come from the struggle yourself, if you're not born in the hood. You know what I'm saying? You seem less than.
Yeah, I think you should just shut up. Like, shut the fuck up. Boy, you're so what he's mad he didn't get a struggle. Bro, that's just not how shit works. You don't choose your struggle. Bro, you was born into like an amazing life, G. Like that and here's actually what you should really be worried about.
Mm-hmm.
Like what he should really be worried about is you're born already up here, so you should go up this way. You should be able, you have access to all the best education. You have access to all the best healthcare. You have access to all the best friends and people surrounding you. Your trajectory should be fucking insane. So don't be worried about what the fuck is going on down here. That's why your dad got you away from that shit so that you could elevate even more beyond what your father did. You're worried about the wrong shit.
But that's society. Like that's where society is now.
But see, that's no. That's where he is. That's his problem. Is he's worried about society instead of just literally looking where he's at and then increasing his own potential and having his own purpose. You're too worried about what the fuck other people are doing. Look at Kanye's like daughter. She's already doing like fashion and shit, bro. She's gonna be something crazy because she's not gonna ever give a fuck if she was I didn't get to learn from the hood. No, she's gonna probably elevate to some crazy shit. Like
I see that, and
bro,
I think the difference is with Kanye never really grew up like glorifying the hood. Kanye was always seen as like an outlier because he was the backpack preppy kid growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like he never acted like he lived like that thug life or that gang life or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like how Jeezy grew up, kind of like how T.I., like a lot of those down south rappers. Chewy, I saw you bring up the excerpt, I think, from TMZ.
So, like, pretty much what happened was when he went live on Instagram, he was kind of just, telling about all this shit about, growing up in the hood, whatever, living the trap style.
Mm-hmm.
Then T.I. just kind of, like, and his family, T.I. and the family kind of just, like, scoffed at him, kind of, like, brushed it off, just kind of they were making fun of him, honestly.
Yeah.
And I think it pretty much pissed him off, and which kind of comes back to the validation point that we were talking about. And it kind of just set off an altercation between them. So that like they pretty much kind of went at it on IG Live a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I didn't really see the video myself. I just kind of seen the article, but it kind of just like there has to be probably something deeper for sure. Because like to go, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just to kind of like go at your parents like that.
You don't want
like,
bugs in the cereal,
like,
bro. You don't want
down.
your homies getting shot and killed when you a kid, bro. You don't want to hear about some of the shit that goes down in these. You don't. Your parents like got you away from that. Like it's even dudes from the hood. Like,
But that's the hard part because at least for Black society, maybe even some in Mexican culture as well and other cultures, but mainly in Black society, right? It's glorified like when rappers, like when they rap about the hood, they rap about the trap, like coming out the trap, cooking on the stove. You know what I'm saying? I got this, I got that. Like that's the shit that really gets sales, and that's what looks cool, and that's who we think what women want. You know what I'm saying? Because rapping like, oh, I come from the burbs. You know, my dad has 4 cars in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not so many black young artists that can really talk like that and do that shit. I'll give kudos to one I could think of off the top of my head. King Combs, Sean Combs' son. I never really heard him ever really like complain about, oh, well, you know, I did like I ever did this. Like, no, he talked like his song that went viral, you know, did pretty good. Wasn't really about like, oh, I'm trying to be a wannabe trap nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I think he knows that his goal is to elevate beyond and try to elevate beyond what his father had created and like build more on top of it. Like that to me that seems weird. I don't know, bro. To me that just seems so weird. Just
Yeah, dude. Like
I think King is maybe no more than like 21,
I
22.
think they just said his.
yeah, bro.
He's
Like
younger than that, no.
But think about how that kid grew up. Think about how he grew up. He grew up with his dad being famous, his dad being a top artist.
No,
in the
he's
industry.
19,
19, even younger.
even younger.
You know what I'm saying? Then he grew up also on a reality TV show, so literally millions of people seen him on VH1, on MTV, ever since he was a little kid. So we all seen him grow up, and we all knew, hey, his family's getting money some way or another. And also, he grew up with both parents. You know, we don't know now. Nobody's really ever going to know.
I just don't see the need why he needed to put a front. Like, you know, like what does he have to prove?
I think that's a bigger issue with society, in my opinion.
I think that truthfully, if you are in a situation like that, here's what my solution would be. If you really want to be involved in the hood, then go get involved philanthropically. Like, go actually show up to the hood and try to help with where you're at. Get to know the people there, spend time with them, and then nobody's really gonna care if you're from the hood or not if the hood really fucks with you. Like, nobody's gonna really care. Because what they'll say is like, no, he's willing to really be humble and come. But the thing is, a lot of times people ain't willing to do that because real talk, that shit kind of dangerous, bro. You can't pull up in a nice whip and all that shit because people down there is truly desperate for shit. Like, it's a true level of
target on him.
Oh yeah,
it's a true level of desperation that I genuinely think that may be the only benefit that people from lesser upbringings, like lesser means, we get more of a level of, and I'm not even as low as come from a low point as some people, but that desperation is the only benefit from that, because it's like it's a different level of hunger. But when you're the amount of benefits that come with the lifestyle that you had for you to even want something else, it's like I don't want to get like spiritual, but there's like a story in the Bible, or not, I don't know if it's in the Bible, but it's a biblical kind of tale. Basically, this dude dies and then he's like complaining about he doesn't have enough talent, or something like that. But God was like, I gave you a talent and you blew it off because you wanted somebody else's shit.
Yeah,
that's like where I'm like, bro, look at what you actually have, and then go from there.
Well,
so I don't know.
I mean, it's just kind of ironic. Before we wrap it up,
he a kid though. He's 19. So
yeah, he's young, and hopefully he'll understand and he'll be thankful that, hey, you grew up with both parents. You grew up in a home. Yes, you grew up on a reality TV show, and you have to live underneath your dad's shadow and that fear of you're never going to be the type of level of celebrity that your father is real. You know, like, is Jaden ever going to be bigger than Will? You know what I'm saying? Probably not. Are Michael Jordan's kids ever going to be bigger than him? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? So you have to kind of understand, hey, you got to find your own path and what makes you great. And the ironic thing is T.I. was in a movie called ATL for all the young kids. You know, if you might have not seen it, but Lauren London, she's amazing. And what was Lauren London's role in the movie? T.I. was the boyfriend, and Lauren London was a girl that lived in like a nice part of town in Atlanta, you feel me? But she wanted to go to school in the hood, and she wanted to be around her friends in the hood because she felt like she wanted to be valid. You know, and literally people from the hood were actually telling, like, why would you want to be from here? But it's always going to be that cat and mouse game of, if you grow up and you grow up in a nice area, unless you own that, you're never gonna feel like you're valid, and everybody's always gonna judge you because you came from money. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's
you
gonna
came
always
from it.
judge you.
Yeah, but
Everybody should remember that. Everyone is going to always judge you. If you fuck up and your life sucks, they're gonna judge you. If you do amazing, they're gonna judge you. That's why why I'm saying the best thing he can do at 19 is look at everything that he has to work with and then build from there and only focus on your true potential, your potential of like, how much further ahead can I be with everything I have in 5 years and 2 years, whatever. Yeah. And then stop comparing yourself to your fucking dad and compare yourself to the you that you could be. Because in 5 years, if you're still in that same situation, then you probably should feel like shit. But in 5 years, if you're doing something crazy, you started this new business and now you're actually doing things that's yours, but you utilize the foundation that your parents, that's what parents are supposed to do. So it's almost disrespectful to your parents, disrespectful, to your creator for you got born into that body, motherfucker.
Job turkey.
You motherfucker. Bruh, it's disrespectful on so many levels, and all you really have to do to solve the problem is just focus on your potential. Who would you be if you applied yourself truly? Who would you be?
I think
I just feel like maybe he doesn't even know what he wants to be. But then again, he's also young too, so like you'll find out.
You got to try stuff.
But think about it. Think what we were when we were 19, 20, 21. I didn't know shit. I didn't know where. After basketball, I didn't know where I was going.
But we was trying shit.
Yeah, I mean, and I think King is trying. He's trying to be a rapper. But when you're a rapper, rapping about you being, from the burbs, and you like, because if you try to talk that street talk and people know you're not from the street, they're not gonna fucking respect it. You feel me? Like, you haven't earned that. Why you try? Like, people know who he is. King has nowhere to hide. You can't fake who you are. You got to rap about something else. Maybe go do songs with Jack Harlow and do some H&M music. Shit. Like,
hey, he number one on the shit.
Fucking Jack Harlow went number one, so
and it would be more authentic, and people would actually probably fuck with it more. Like
look at Travis McCoy with Gym Class Heroes. He did it. Whatever him.
Because sometimes I like listening to some very highbrow fancy type shit, talking about some fancy shit that I one day want to aspire to see. Talk about that kind of shit. Talk about some shit we don't know about from looking up. Gee, what you do on a daily basis?
What you eat for cereal, bro?
For real.
How gold was your spoon?
For real. Talk about it.
Artie, you're a very distinguished gentleman.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'll try.
Hey, man.
Haven't always been.
You came from the hood. Came from the body.
But see, because even for me, like I struggle. I don't really struggle with that, but like I'm aware that like we came from minimal means, but I had homies that was struggling much worse, and they would come hang out with us to have a better day. So like I know, we didn't have it all. We had very little, but it was more than enough to be grateful for. If I could be grateful for what we had, then
there's always somebody that has it worse than you.
Yeah,
like
always. But that's a comparison.
Somebody has better, but then there's always gonna be somebody that has it worse. And the fact that King grew up with his family, with his mom and his dad, and knew a lot of his brothers and sisters and stuff, so there's people that would give their left arm for that.
Yeah.
So
and gratitude, I think before I would even like if he was here, a 19-year-old, now I would just tell him, bro, just have a little bit more gratitude with your pops and what he did for you, because, dog. And another thing too is, I mean, I guess probably not in T.I.'s case, because I almost guarantee he has life insurance, he has trusts and wills and everything set up. Like, you're so good, bro. You're so set off. You just need to be grateful and focus on your potential. Don't compare yourself to other people. Compare yourself to the best version of you, and then go that direction.
That's really good advice. Chewy, what would you say last point?
Whatever I already just said.
Yeah, double that.
Double down.
Double down. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We're young. Hopefully, a lot of up-and-coming just people in this culture can carry the torch and move it further than what we have and what our parents have. That's the goal, because it's scary. It's scary out there seeing who we consider role models and who we consider to be famous and popular and stuff like that. I mean, everybody's going to have skeletons and secrets and hurdles they got to get over, but I think there's a lot of exceptional young men and women and just people of all different colors and backgrounds that are doing a lot of great work, and they deserve if they hustle hard, they deserve to be recognized for it. So, all right, that's our after-school special right there, episode 44. Once again, shout out to my brother Charlie Mumbles. Thank you again for being on the show. Make sure you guys check out his new product, his vape, Angel. It's called the Angel. Angel Concepts? Yes, yeah. Angel Concepts. Yeah, thank you. We're going to post that again. Shout out to my boy, Gibby_Visions. Woo! Make sure you follow him. Somebody take him to Waffle House. And we need a nice young lady. Take our boy to Waffle House, okay? You drive, he'll pay. All right? There you go. That'll be the date.
Nah.
That's when you know the food is good. If you got a fist fight to cook, that's when you know your food is good.
Nah,
yeah.
you know the food gonna be good when you pull up and the cook outside smoking a blunt
or fighting with his baby mama on the phone.
He out there and then he see you. I go, "Are you coming in?" Oh shit! And then he go in. That shit about to be good.
You gotta put it out on the shoe real quick, and he leaves it on like the curb. He'll be right back in like 15 minutes.
He about to chef that bitch up.
You already fucking know. Artie, how can they find you?
You can find me Artie Reaps on everything. That's ARDY REAPZ on Instagram and TikTok mostly. Yeah. And then also don't forget to check out my comic book on Webtoon, Moonlight Wasteland, Phantoms Pass. I'm gonna keep saying it because we just put out we just put out the second episode. This is a 4-episode piece, and people are digging it. People are liking it. Surprisingly, I was surprised. We got some good comments. People are like, "Wow, this is actually really good."
Well, this is actually really good, man. This is good.
Thanks, stranger.
There you go. Chewy, how can they find you, dog?
Hit me up on Instagram at Jesus Crust, GEEZUS_crust with a K. And don't mind my wet ass legs. I'm usually at the other end.
I know. This man got the chuck.
I'm always top up.
Yeah, man. This man got the kneecaps flowing over here. This man's not even cold. He a real Arizonian, boy.
Lighting, man.
Yeah, you hairy bastard.
We had to turn one of these lights off because we was getting enough.
I know. I can see the glare on Artie's glasses.
I'm vanilla, baby.
I'm vanilla, baby.
Yeah, he like whipped cream.
We need that drop. Like we need just I'm vanilla, baby. And then the couch is now going to be called Sexy Red. We named it
the couch is Sexy Red.
Sexy Red. Follow me at DJ Aaron Michael on Instagram, Facebook. Follow my boy RC at Calvert Productions as well. One of the best photographers in the city. And yeah, man. Episode 44. It's almost Christmas time. We love you guys, baby. Queued Up Podcast. We are out. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah. Scary. I'm scared.
You should be.